Hi everybody, and welcome to today's elevaTOURS by DieselDucy, day after Christmas unboxing. Today's item is a very exciting one indeed. It comes to us from my friend Manuel, also known as Illegal Popcorn on Instagram and Twitter. This right here is really exciting because this is a donation to the elevaTOURS Museum, and it's my first elevator part from outside the USA. Also, a big thank you to his employer, the wonderful people at Schindler Elevator, who authorized him to do this, because he works for Schindler. So let's go ahead and open this and see what it is. I'm really excited to see this. Try my best. Let me cut the address label off first. There we go. Let's get this thing open now. Don't want to damage the item inside. I'm quite excited about this. This is going to be awesome. Let's see what's in here. Got the micro box cutter. We always use caution. And it looks like he did a pretty good job packing this, and this came very quickly. So let's take a look. In here we have a Kaba 5000 key. Let's take a look at that. Oh wow. Dimple key. I like that. I wonder what that could go to. We have a few items in here, it looks like. Let's see what this is. Oh wow. We have a Schindler elevator call station. Look at this. I think this is a newer one. Got a Schindler elevator call station. That's a total surprise. I wasn't expecting that. And we got a bunch of... Oh, cool. This is a newspaper. It's not in English. Pretty cool, eh? So far, we got a Schindler elevator call station in there. Let's see what this is. This one feels pretty big. That is a nice surprise. Let's see what this is. Oh wow, it's wrapped up pretty well. I don't know what this is going to be, but we'll find out here in just a second. Oh, looks like we're going to have to use the box cutters. Actually, yeah, we'll cut the tape. It'll be easier. Don't want to damage the item, so we'll cut carefully. So far we have a Schindler elevator call station. Not sure how old the thing is, but I'm sure he'll tell me. I know this piece right here is vintage. This is from 1970. So let's open the piece from 1970 now and see what it is. This is going to... Oh wow, look at this. That's right. This is a vintage Schlieren elevator call button. I love the way the button presses. It should have a lamp in there, so yeah. Oh wow, it's got all the guts and everything. I like this. This is nice. There's the lock. Let's see what the key does. Cool. You can pull it out in two positions. Let's see, or maybe you gotta jiggle the key a little bit. Yeah, I'll figure out this lock here in a second. It's one of those dimple locks. I'll figure that out. But yeah, check that out. An old Schlieren elevator call station. This is just beautiful. Big thanks, Manuel, and the fine people at Schindler. This is awesome. So there's the Schlieren elevator button and the Schindler elevator button. Now we'll bring out the Quark and we'll get a closer look at each item. We'll take a look at the Schindler first. This, he told me it's about 35 to 40 years old. And in there you can see the contact block. Look at that. And this appears to be fairly modular because look, you can take, you have to wiggle a little bit, but you can work this out. I'm going to do it very gently so I don't damage it, but this comes out. It's clipped in there. If you look closely, it's clipped in there for easily servicing. But yeah, this right here is the contact block I'm removing right now. I'll squeeze a little bit, and this right here is the contact block for the old Schindler. You can see the contacts right there. Let me get to focus. See? It's got two contacts, one on either side. And under here, this is the lamp holder. I don't know if I'll be able to wire this up because this is a little bit foreign to me, but I'm sure at some point I can figure it out. That appears to be a wiring diagram. But yeah, in here, this is just the lamp holder. See? And then there's the lamp. Almost looks like a little flashlight bulb, and that's the in-use light right there. There's the button itself. So we'll snap this back in right now. Snap the lamp holder back in, line it up right. I'm going to line it up because there, that's snapped in. I like this looks like it's very easy to work on. For like elevator techs, you just snap the parts out. They're interchangeable. See, contact block goes bad, you snap in a new one. And you got to line it up with a button just right. Yeah, see, it's got to line up just right to fit inside the button. And it does. See, they're lined up, and now that button presses. So that's a look at the Schindler part. Looks like it only held 4 people, 320 kilograms. You can convert that to pounds. So there's a look at the Schindler part. Now we will take a look at the Schlieren part. It's a beautiful piece, a stainless steel plate, Kaba lock, button to call the lift, and the Schlieren logo. Now this lock is really finicky. If you're holding it like this, it won't turn. Hold it vertically, and it turns perfect. See? Works perfectly when you hold it vertically. Like I said, these dimple tumbler locks can be really kind of finicky, and they're very hard to pick. They're high security. But when you can, this one has a feature where you can pull the key out in 2 positions. And since it's normally like this, some of the springs in the tumblers in this position are worn out. So it's done by gravity. If you hold it the wrong way, you can't turn the lock. But here, see, it turns perfect here. You got to jiggle it a little bit in the on position, but this position it works fine. So yeah, that's just the nature of some of these dimple tumbler locks. But yeah, it has a Kaba 8 5000 key. Now let's take a look at the light sockets. This is kind of like what you'd see in an automobile light, those type of contacts, like in an old Chevy. There's the contacts for the fire service key. And this is going to be kind of hard to see, but if you look down in there, yeah, you can see the contact for the call button. And he said there's a light socket under there. But yeah, it'll light up like that if I'm ever able to wire it up. So yeah, this is really neat. Thank you, Manuel, for these awesome parts. The Schlieren and the Schindler, which, by the way, Schlieren Elevator or Lift, this company was bought out by Schindler in 1985, so it's no longer around. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Here's a couple pictures, and I'll show you on Google Maps where these elevator parts came from. This is where the Schlieren part came from, right there, and I will zoom in on it. Look at this right here. Came from this building right here is where the Schlieren part came from. It's a block of apartments, it looks like. Looks like a pretty nice area. There's a river right by it. And this is where the Schindler elevator call station came from. Let me zoom in on it here. The Schindler elevator button came from that building right there. So with that being said, a big thank you to Manuel. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and here's a couple photos.